Hi beautiful souls, welcome to a new video. Just a second. I missed making videos in English, and the last week has been intense for me personally. Intense in a way that I can refer to the periods in which I was realizing I needed to let my DM go in the 3D, and I needed to detox and fully detach. And I can also compare it with, I think, 3 years ago right now. It also has something to do with the suffering and the looping and the ego minds on this twin flame awakening path. And the way it has been, or the reason why it has been so intense for me right now, is because I'm leaving my country in 1.5 months, and this requires a lot of preparations, a lot of practical focus. And although I'm so certain of this choice, and it almost feels like grit work that I'm gonna do when I leave my country, Belgium. So my inner knowing was like, okay, it's clear to me, my soul is guiding towards this, is guiding me towards this a new way of living, because I will live nomadically. I have the opportunity to put my address on the house of my mother and my stepfather, so that's very nice. But other than that, I will be traveling in my Volkswagen van from the 90s. It's a red van from 1993, and I will also sometimes rent a little house in nature whenever I can or feel the need to. But I will be traveling through Europe and maybe farther away than just Europe, but this I won't be doing with my van. And so I have been in a lot of grief this last couple of days and week, in the realization that I will leave this place, my first solo home, because before this I lived together with my brother. I did co-housing with friends of mine, or I lived together with an ex-boyfriend when I was still a student at college or university. I forgot the difference. I think it's college. So it hit me. Last week it finally hit me, like I'm leaving this, my own safe space, my security. This place is so special for me, because it's here that I, for the first time, consciously experienced inner union and started to take my responsibility on this awakening process. I started to detox, I started to balance my energy, and received confirmations in the 3D realm as a response to my energy that was shifting into soul frequency, into inner union. So I have a lot of energetic memories as well here, and it has meant a lot for me to have my own space. This was like a big dream of mine 3 years ago. And now I finally have it, or had it. And now I decide to leave again. And my ego mind has been in a lot of resistance. And I just want to share this with you guys before I will get into the topic of today. To show you that like this journey, it has never a destination. You will always have, and that's just the part of consciousness, of awareness, you will always have new experiences in which you feel separation. Experience separation, and where the ego mind will try to take the lead again, try to take the control again over certain things. And although I was and am so certain of the new way of living that is right in front of me in a couple of weeks, I cried a lot. I felt a lot of regrets, doubts, anxiety, just grief and sadness in general. And like my mind is so active and loud again, and it's almost like convinced me of, isn't there another opportunity for you to do this dream life, but not now? And why would you leave this place? It has been a battle for me in my internal dialogues, and yeah, I think it's you know, this journey, it's not easy. It's easy. It becomes beautiful and easy once you remember and start to feel this union within. Then it's so beautiful. But when you're in the middle of the battle between your ego minds and your soul, for example, it can be so hard. And you know, I know it's not a battle for me anymore. I made a choice, and I'm sure of it because I felt it. But it brought me into a pattern of victimhood almost again, with logical explanations why I'm crazy for making this choice and leaving this place, while at the same time I know there's nothing that really can hold me here any longer. Like if I would stay here for one more year, I would become unhappy. It would feel like I stay stuck between these walls. Like it's it's just another step out of the comfort zone, out of the knowing, of the security. And it's a false form of security because it's ego mind and separation based. But okay, I've been talking for 9 minutes already. I want to get into the topic of today of a sentence that I hear a lot of Divine Feminine saying in general, like, I'm not far on this journey at all. I'm not there yet. So with this video, I want to bring awareness in. My cat is distracting me again. I want to bring awareness around claiming this and saying this, because there's nothing to reach, nothing. When we're saying this and claiming this, we are staying or keeping ourselves small. Like, we are not worthy yet. We are not worthy of love yet. So when I'm there, like just a construct of the ego mind, which is there, then I will feel whole and complete. Then I will feel fulfillment in my life. Then I will live fully. But now I'm not there yet. What I'm really standing for is that it's not about working towards more self-love and towards more self-worth. No, it's about deciding and acknowledging that you are it right now. You are there, you are here. You are there or here, whatever, right now. You are it. It's here, in your consciousness, while you are watching this video. And it's a false concept and idea of the mind that you need to reach that goal. It's about living now fully. It's about, from this place of acknowledging and recognizing that you are whole and complete, that you are dealing with your shadows and dealing with the experience of separation, with emotions. You know what? Every emotion that you feel and experience comes from your place of wholeness, comes from union. Otherwise you would be a zombie, a soulless zombie. But life force energy is constantly flowing through you. It's there to experience. And when we become the observer, we slow down, we take it easy. We let go of certain distractions, was a word, I forgot it. When we let go of the distractions and we shift the focus from the mind and constantly wanting to understand how and thinking you need to be there before you can feel a certain way, which is just conditions. Instead of unconditional love to yourself, it's conditional love for yourself in this process. What was I saying? When we focus more on awareness itself through grounding in the body and all the other tools that I'm giving to you in my online course, then you will start to feel this wholeness and you will remember, like, it has always been there. The only home and security that I have is my own awareness. And awareness is compassionate, is lovable. No, not lovable, but it loves from a place of no conditions at all. And that's what changed this whole journey for me. I stopped seeing myself as a project that needed to heal before I could reach union, whatever that might be, because union is actually a state of consciousness. There was still separation, there was still identification with my ego mind, with my emotions. But it's all in the awareness, and you only can feel this awareness and remember this awareness of union and wholeness and life force energy again in the now, in the present moments, through the body, by slowing down, for example. That's why my teachings are sometimes more practical, and I just love to keep it simple, because it's all about going back to the basics, back to what you always were. You just forgot. So please stop saying to yourself that you are not there yet, because you are already worthy. So yes, you are there, you are here with yourself. And it's with yourself and through yourself that you can start to remember and really shift again. I hope that makes sense. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here and listening to the first part as well about my own things that I'm going through. It has been tough, and it has been a while since I felt that deep, almost like going that deep into my shadows. But at the same time, I can experience this differently because, like, in the background or deep inside, I know I'm not what I'm feeling. And yeah, this journey requires a lot of self-leadership and responsibility and discipline in combination, because these terms are more masculine energy based in combination with the feminine energy, with being. Because you are already enough when you are. You don't have to do anything for this. And the feminine energy is also about feeling more, connection, going inwards. So, beautiful souls, thank you for watching this video. Before I end this, I changed the options for my one-on-one sessions since March. So now you can choose between having a 1 hour session with me or a 30 minutes session with me. For example, you've had a session with me before, or you are a student of the course and you just want to get straight into a certain topic, and you think it won't take 1 hour, then you can choose for the 30 minutes. And if you are a new client that I've never spoken to before, or you are just a student as well of the course, and you just need, you feel that you want to take your time and go into a deep dive in 1 hour session with me. These are just examples. If you just are a subscriber here on YouTube and I've never had a session with you before, or you aren't a student as well of my course, but you just want a quick conversation about one topic, then also the 30 minutes can be perfect for you. And both sessions have a replay of the conversation included, so that's also very nice to know. I wish you a wonderful day.